Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Tales of Zestiria the X, episode 21. So, this episode had probably one of the only moments I liked in it was like 15 minutes in. It took 15 minutes for this show, for this episode to get actually good. I hate to say that, but it's really starting to annoy me how Tails is doing its way of doing. Like its process is so slow at times. Then it builds up this weird action moment. It kind of almost reminds me of golf. Like people always make fun of golf. They say, "Oh, it's so slow and boring. It's very meticulous." But golf has its moments where it's kind of like, "Oh yeah, look, whoa, look at that shot," and all that. It's got that boom, oomph like moment, and then you have the really lull and slow moments and stuff like that. Tails reminds me of that. In honest truth, I hate to say it, but it really does. They get attacked. I'm just gonna say this right now. They get attacked. They have to go higher to the north because obviously that's where they're already heading as it is. But you know, everything that was calm at the beginning is really not important. I'm just gonna skip all of that because the only thing that happened was, as you saw, the first screen was her armatizing or trying to armatize. She failing at it, and then they get attacked by a whole bunch of those weird creatures and shit, and they end up running away. And what's the only thing that's great though? Best moment. My girl Alisha armatizes. Rose armatizes too, so fans of Rose, you'll be happy about that. But Alisha armatizes. I'm so happy. Oh, you have no idea how this moment right here made me go, oh my god, thank you, Tails. You did something right. You did something right. My bae armatized. I don't use that word bae very often because I think it's stupid, but in this case, it's perfect. Thank you. Meanwhile, though, everyone's just fighting all the creatures because there's a whole bunch of dragons, which, by the way, did look really good. For some reason, Lunaire is with them fighting against the dragons because he likes Alisha, I guess, or whatever. I still don't get why they put that subplot into the story. I don't think it makes sense. I think it's really pointless, to be honest, but sure, why not? Most likely he does die, though, because we see that after he kicks ass with a whole bunch of dragons and he beats the crap out of a whole bunch of those weird Dementor looking creatures, it just him falling flat on the ground and it looks like he's not moving anymore. And he says, "I hope I did something. Maybe I made a slight difference." The calamity is what is then summoned at one point when Dezel and Rose are kind of in dire straits because Simone actually was able to take them down using some of her powers. But honestly, that and then of course the rest of the gang sees Lord of Calamity being summoned, so they're like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I don't hate the show. I really don't. I know I talk where it almost sounds like I hate the show. I really does, but I don't hate it. It's just that this season is so bad compared to the first one because what it's doing is it's retrending on everything that we came to already know about the show. We don't need to you know, educated on what's happening. We know how it works already at this point, and it's like this show is like holding our hands, going, "Let's just go through this again." I hope that by the end of the season we have some cool stuff happen. I mean, look, again, Rose armatized. Okay? That's gonna be the last image for this because that's the best part of the whole thing. I mean, not Rose, excuse me, Alicia. I said, well, Rose was armatizing was kind of cool too, though. I was happy that she did it with Dezel of all people because that feels almost like canon in many ways. But Alicia armatizing, that's the best moment of the whole show for me. That right there. This was what made this episode good. I hate to say it, but that's what it did for me. But I will say some of the CG stuff, like the dragons, looked really nice in the fights between Saray fighting various dragons, and also like him armatizing with both Alicia, not Alicia, excuse me, Lila and Mikleo looked really cool. It was really flawless. I really liked how they performed it. It was very solid. But overall, this is another one episode where it's like meh overall, and I hate to say it, but this whole season kind of feels like that. So I don't have very much more to say besides that. Anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. Have a blessed day as always. Stay tuned. Probably later today, I'll probably put it out 2 o'clock or maybe 1 o'clock. My top stuff that I'm gonna be reviewing this season coming. So go look forward to that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get to sleep because I have not slept yet, so I'm fucking exhausted. I will talk to you later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.